Thanks so much. I welcome you to Apostolic Insight. I'm your brother, Great. I want to present a disturbing story of what happened to an Assemblies of God Church pastor who, after training at the AGC Divinity School in Ohafia, he was transferred or sent to pastor a particular church in one community in Imo State. And when he got to that community as an Assemblies of God Church pastor, he settled down to do his work. But before he left Ohafia to resume duty in Imo State, he received a very sharp, direct ministration. That ministration has to do with his name. His father named him after an idol called Abu. I was not supposed to mention that name, but for the purpose of this video, because if you read the scripture, we are not supposed to allow idolatrous name to be heard out of our mouth. The God in his word strictly warned against it. But I will do so because I'm imparting knowledge, I'm teaching something. I'm presenting something so important to the Christian community the world over. This pastor, whose first name is Abu, received the ministration: do not go to this community with this name. And so he quickly changed his name. I will not tell you the name he picked up, but he has to do away with that first name that has to do with the name of an idol, which his biological father put on him. Thank God he did. Thank God he obeyed the Spirit. That ministration, not to go with this name, he obeyed it. Others should learn from the experience of this pastor, Assemblies of God Church pastor. Lo and behold, he got to a place of his primary assignment, settled down to do his work. After a month or two, he decided to go around and visit all the members one by one. But something was happening. Every part of the community he gets to, he will see somebody spiritually challenged, somebody that is behaving in one way or the other, handicapped, possessed, held down by a particular force. And he will ask the members, this person I saw in the compound, what is the problem? They will tell him, Pastor, you do not know, this community, some people suffer from the spirit of Abu. So there is an idol. The spirit of that idol is tormenting so many people in this community. So he is suffering from the spirit of Abu. And the pastor will pinch himself. Oh God, I thank you. Had it been, I resumed in this community and tell them I'm Pastor Abu, what will it look like? What would have happened? Definitely, the people will run away from the church. They will say, the spirit of Abu is tormenting us in this community. How will Assemblies of God Church do this evil to us? only for them to send us a pastor with this, oh God, another Abu again to come on the altar while we are being tormented in the community by the same spirit. See, the church will have been empty. Everybody will be on the run. But thank God, he never, nobody knew that just few weeks before resuming, he had changed his name. If he did not change that name, it would have been a serious disaster. So, here and there, everywhere in the community, the people were tormented by the spirit of Alpha. Thank God, this man of God is doing very well. He has risen to a very high level, one of the key leaders of Assemblies of God Church in that district. Highly blessed. What made it possible? He received ministration, do away with this idolatrous name before going to this community. Lo and behold, so many gospel preachers are still retaining the name their ancestors put on them. People that served the idol, and their idol gave them instruction: name your children, put this name upon your children. And they obeyed the devil and named their children after an idol. And somebody is in church carrying Bible, preaching the gospel, yet going about with idolatrous name. That is a reflection of the level of ignorance. See why God said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. I have so many videos on this. Just have to subscribe to this channel. You need to know the implication. You need to know what everybody must do in order to deal with this issue of idolatrous name and the challenge we face as a result of the surname we move about with. You need to subscribe to the channel. It's for your own good. And you need to send this video to any man of God you know that is going about in ministry with idolatrous name. The essence of it is that we need to hear the truth so that we will not perish because of lack of knowledge. God will not change his word. He will not call back his word. We must obey him. We must obey him. So, thank God for this Assemblies of God Church pastor who received this ministration, dropped this idolatrous name, and he did before resuming duty. And God, I believe, is using him to challenge the forces of darkness in that community and to liberate those people held down by the spirit of Alpha. And may it please you to be part of what God is doing. Share this video. Let many people learn from the experience of this pastor. Those who are moving about idolatrous name, they may not know the implication or how it affects them and affect other believers. Remember, we are not even supposed to call those names. The warning is so strict. We need to learn.